So I was going to do a review of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and I was going to do a semi-serious review and explain some things. But I mean, honestly, the performance issues, they don't bother me that much, and the Gen 10 designs, I don't really mind them that much. I like both of them, so I don't really have any main issues with that. But I really want to hone in on what I think is the biggest issue with this game: sandwiches. Now, you might think that the first open world game in Pokemon, why would he care about sandwiches? Well, Pokemon has had many types of food over the years, and all of them sort of integrated into the world, and they helped with the soft world building of Pokemon. So we had berries, and all the berries had unique shapes, and then all of them had berry plants with unique shapes for them. The different berries were basically spices, with some being spicy, some being mild, and even in the Galara region, we had the curry, and the curry, it had lots of different meats, and these meats weren't normal meats. They were Pokemon. Like, there was Kingler curry, where you ate part of a Kingler. They just made sandwiches. Like, not even Poke sandwiches. Not even Poke Sands. It's just sandwiches. So they literally, they don't have like Lechonk ham. It's just ham. They don't have Slowpoke tail ingredients. They have smoked fillet or eggs. It's not Chansey eggs, it's eggs. They just took real food and just shoved it into Pokemon, like real ingredients, and they just didn't care. So you look here, right? And we got the Poffin. Poffin, it's in Pokemon Go, it's in Pokemon Pearl, it's in everything. And it's basically bread, but it's Pokemon bread, right? And then we got the Babri Berry, which is, it looks very close to lettuce. If you told people this is like lettuce, it's lettuce, right? So we slap some lettuce on there, and then what do we need? We need a bit of meat. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna slap big old Slowpoke tail, and we got a Slowpoke tail. We got the Babri Berry. Slap the top on there. A lot of slapping going on. Slap sandwich. Look at that. Perfect. And then boom, you got a Poke Sand. And it's using all of the elements that were already existed in Pokemon. And you didn't have to like import a whole bunch of agricultural information like bananas and lettuce and tomatoes and all these other things. He used Pokemon elements to create sandwiches, even though sandwiches are the most boring food ever. Okay, so this is the Paldea region. This is where the game takes place. And this little area here, this is called Koraton, something like that here. There's 5 shops in this town, 3 of which are sandwich related. And the 2 is a gym and a Poke Center. Right? So over 50% of this town is devoted to sandwiches. If we extrapolate this out, I haven't been to all the towns in the game, but if we use this as a blueprint for the rest of the towns in the game, right? And we say Paldea, every town, I think the capital city here actually has more. I do this, and I cut this, like this, and like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm a little bit uneven that last one. So we divide the entire region into 5 parts, and then we say 2/3 of this right? This is for sandwiches. This is Sandwich Land. Like when you go town by town, it's really staggering to see how much of this game is devoted to giving you sandwiches. And I don't care. I don't like sandwiches. I don't hate sandwiches. I just think sandwiches are boring. So when you say that like 2 sections of non-sandwich related content, and then you have this huge section of sandwich related content, it's crazy. They need to fix it. The sandwich related content, like I said previously, is not Pokemon related. It's just sandwiches. It's just regular sandwiches imported directly into Pokemon. So there's no world building. There's nothing to love about it. It's not like I want to go home and then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make the sandwiches from the game. You know, like people do with Skyrim food, or they do it with Fallout food, or they do it with Slurp juice or Minecraft stuff. There's nothing. It's like I'm gonna go make a sandwich at home, Pokemon style, but it's a regular sandwich because actually nothing has changed. Yeah, and that's my rant about sandwiches. So I'm gonna give it a nice, a nice 7.8. Too many sandwiches. Too much. Which I think I actually have a layer for. This one. This one. Exactly this. Yeah, that was my rant about sandwiches. I hope you enjoyed it.